Shoutout, there's your buzz, screaming, flying, tiger flies at the lights. Every night, you know, fight, favorite sight, vivid sights, baby shows, and the escapade. Fancy arcade, pixelated pouring lesson, made unafraid. Karaoke screams, singing themes, heart and sleeves. Anime dreams, bursting seams, city gleams, dancing screams, endless streams, let's extreme Saturday gleams. So it's day gleams, so it seems nothing reams. Break the channel, riot loud, crowd unbowed, techno sound, pulses pound, dream astound, youth unbound, joy profound, I'm lost and found. Channel raver on the prowl, echoes howled.
Good morning and welcome back. Broadcasting live from Site B, located in the mythical town of Fresno, Nevada, which looks surprisingly a lot like Ventura County. It's your boy, the oggm, on another New Year's Saturday. The sun is out-ish. The sky is blue but cloudy. It was 84 degrees yesterday, and it's 64 degrees today because Beach Town. It's Saturday, and as you know, every Saturday we do this thing for 102 of these now, where we shout out some new channels, some old channels who maybe we've forgotten about, make some new friends, say hi to some old friends, visit the interweb, and try and spread some kindness. As always, we need to, of course, take a moment to shout out our number one employee, Jeff's Games Box, who sends me anywhere from 2 to 20 of these links every week and has been consistently for over a year now. Please take a moment of your time to use the link down below to give this man a subscribe. He deserves several thousand subs for all the hard work he does. Thank you very much. I'm going to shout out first two people who have dropped by but don't really have active channels, or at least I couldn't find their channel. One of them is our friend Vorpal Bites, who dropped by last week, and Vorpal Bites has a channel, but there's nothing on it. And the other one is Death Angel Shadow, who drops by over almost every week. He says he has a channel, but I couldn't find it, so I'm shouting them out. Now we're going back to the ones who I could find channels. Some of these are people we've visited before. Some of them are brand new. Yeah. All right. And good morning to Cooperative Waffles. He's a waffle that works for a corporation. And hello to Dark Winter, because he's Dark Winter. I can't think of anything to make fun of his name. He's winter, and he's dark. All right, here we go. Maybe. Flint Fireforge. Flint Fireforge has 2,000.03k subs, 436 videos. How did he get away using that name? Isn't that the name of the character from the Drizzt books? Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. The name sounds familiar. But anyways, yeah, he was has dropped by several times. I thought I was already subscribed to him. I guess I'm not. Sorry, Flint. Bam! He says, I want to inspire new game masters to run EPIC games, involving characters, passionate storytelling, inspiring creativity, and celebratory moments. My name is Paul, and I've been playing running D&Ds for 40 years. Online for the past 10. I love to, and yet you haven't invited me to any of your games, Flint. I love to gather new people around the table to tell stories, build characters, and have fun for a few hours. I'm also a certified therapeutic game master, which means I run games for those who may have social anxieties and want to work on their social skills, which is a good place for gamers too. We've talked about that before. I cut my teeth on Dungeons and Dragons, then Pathfinder, then Shadowdark, then Esper Genesis. I don't know that one. I think it's a sci-fi one. Always expanding my RPG horizons. Always up for a collaboration. Hit me up. Bring the Doom t-shirts and stickers are available for Sticker Mule. Yay, stickers. I was going to make some stickers this year, but it's a little pricey to make them. If you're interested in running a game for you and your friends, check out my page to start playing. Oh, start playing. Do I have to pay you? I don't know. What do we feel about gaming therapy this year, guys? Anyways, he has been doing this since blah, 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 2017. Wow. All right. I can't even remember what YouTube looked like in 2017. Probably pretty much the same. His last one was 20 hours ago, where he did a video about supervillains and werewolves, and how werewolves and villains and bad guys are complicated. They're not just, single color things. As long as they still state right, we want our bad guys to be bad guys, right? I know there's a lot of people right now who are about how the the gray scale bad guys, and they're not really bad guys anymore. They're just emotionally depressed people. The most recent one I saw was I was watching the new season of Daryl Dixon, and the main bad guy's motivation was she'd watched her husband get eaten by zombies 13 years ago. And she's like, you don't know what it's like watching somebody you get killed in front of you 13 years ago. This is what's driven me to be this evil fascist dictator that I've become, because I saw one person I loved get eaten by a zombie 13 years ago. And then she says to Carol, do you know what that's like? Have you ever seen somebody you love get eaten by a zombie? And Carol just laughs. Like, dude, it's been 13 years. I've seen hundreds of people I care about get eaten by zombies. This is what drives you? I think there's a little bit more than that. So yeah, we we were supposed to feel sorry for her, but no, she was just a jerk. So yeah, we want our villains to be multi-dimensional, but we still want them to be villains. Then we have some different NPCs. So it looks like what he's done is created a couple different NPCs for you. Blam, blam, blam. Here's a sewer druid. Oh, I love the idea of city druids and sewer druids and mushroom druid. I was playing a mushroom druid a long time ago because it had a figure that looked like was just so perfect for it, but that game didn't last. But I love, sewer druid, mushroom druids. So yeah, it looks like here's an NPC, here's an NPC, here's an NPC, here's an NPC, here's some ideas for NPCs. Take these and use them for your game. This is brilliant. They're all about 2 minutes. So why isn't he doing these as shorts if they're under 2 minutes? Weird. I don't know if Flint knows this, but YouTube lets you now make things up to 3 minutes long, or maybe is it 5 minutes now? Somebody said it was 15 minutes, but I don't think so. The longest I've been able to stretch out a short is 3 minutes. So he could have made all these into shorts. This is here, his multi-layered bad guy, 2 minutes and 34 seconds. That could have been short. So hey, hopefully you know that, Flint. These could have all been shorts. The algorithm liked shorts last year. Shorts were very big for the last 2 years, but then somebody said the algorithm was switching to longer form videos, and it really liked videos that were like over 8 minutes. I don't know. I don't know what makes the algorithm work and what doesn't. I can have one video with 4 views and another video with 4,000 views. Oh no, my 64K views. It's at least 10 minutes now. S3 was the original in it. I'll have to check that out. The longest I've been able to make it go is 3. I enjoy deciding how the bigger bad guys forces their minions to follow than what the villainy of the minions are when the bad guy's not watching or up to work. Yes, me too. Also, I think we all agree that The Walking Dead is a horrible way to base villains on, because every villain in The Walking Dead, except for Negan, has been stupid. But then everybody in The Walking Dead is stupid. At least finally we know there is some truth to my theory that the zombies are supernatural, if you've watched the latest season of Daryl Dixon. Anyways, thank you, Flint Fireforge, for being awesome and your great videos. I really like the idea of here's an NPC, use it, take it, and then have fun with it. Like, share, subscribe. Check this guy out. Next one, we have a guy who's made a game. And I am surprised how small his channel is, considering how well his game is doing. This is Burrows and Borderlands. I'm going to say that wrong. He has nothing on his channel except he made this in 2025. But I know this guy has a game. And the game is called, wait for it, Burrows and Borderlands. It's made in the classic OSR small book style with that old newspaper coloring to it. You look at his books and they look exactly like the original D&D books that we all love. Same size, same print. He's got some videos of him printing them out. And I know his game is really popular. So I'm surprised his channel only has 497 subscribers and 23 videos. It's him talking about his game. Here he is. Here's him talking about his game. Here's him talking about his game. I made a game. I don't know. I don't talk about my game enough on the channel, do I? I should more, but you know, whatever. So yeah, what can I say? So it's a, you know, it's a post-Holocaust Fallout wacko future type game, you know, Gamma World, Fallout type of stuff. The world is ended, and there's a couple of new world, and there's dinosaurs and aliens and guns and yeah. Does he even have a link to his game? Well, the channel's not that old. Here's a lies play. But no link. No link to his game. Is it in the description? Yeah. Okay, here it is. I would have also put it on the channel, but if anybody wants to check out his game, here is the link in the chat. He also has a very active Twitter, which he also doesn't have a link. Oh yeah, here it is. Follow me on X. And then find the channels. So it's in the description of the videos. He has his links. If I were to offer a suggestion, sir, I would also put the links in here to your various things, as well as in the channel description. But yeah, so I know a little bit about his game. I know the style of the game. I know the look of the game. I know the game is very popular. He's had a successful Kickstarter, so I'm surprised his channel isn't bigger. Burrows and Borderlands, if you're out there somewhere in the sound of my voice and you want to come on and talk about your game on my channel, you're always welcome. I can't guarantee that you'll get a lot of views. We had Ed on yesterday, and my videos with Ed got like 4 views. So, but we found out about Ed's new card game, which I highly recommend. So yeah, check it out. He's got a Fallout Gamma World-esque game using the classic OSR Zero Ed style. Yeah, and you know, he's got a picture of a dinosaur and a spaceship right on the cover there. I mean, we know how I feel about dinosaurs, right? Bam, moving on. And once again, there are 2 other individuals who are shouting out this week. Vorpal Blade and Death Angel Shadow, but they don't have really channels. Death Angel Shadow said he had a channel, but I couldn't find it. Here's another name I'm going to mispronounce. This is Egarius Games. He's got 1.49 subscribers, 71 videos. He says, I make games and occasionally talk about them, and he's been doing this since 2021, and it's this spooky guy here with the spooky glowing eyes. Spooky, spooky, spooky. And the last time he published was a month ago, and he has a game called Crossguard RPG. Crossing Guard RPG. Okay, so I saw this when I was setting up the thing, and I thought it said Crossing Guard, and I was like, a role-playing game about crossing guards? Would that, I mean, you know, would that work? The secret life of crossing guards. What exactly do they do in that gap between, you know, 7 and noon and again from 1 to 4? Who knows? I mean, there could be a whole secret life of crossing guards that we don't know about because we only see them, what, twice a day when we were going to school? You know, we might know their names, but no, it wasn't Crossing Guard the RPG. It was Crossguard the RPG. Still, I kind of find the idea of Crossing Guard the RPG funny. He gets to subscribe. What does he say about his game? It's a tabletop role-playing game system, mid-weight setting agnostic role-playing game system with the following goals: to encourage immersion, to encourage fun, to provide exciting impactful outcomes, to play fast, to be flexible. And if you want to hear more about the game, there's an email link here, and that's all that's on the channel. So system world agnostic, so like a GURPS type game. Here's a system, build what you want. I think we can all agree after playing years and years and years and years of these channels that these, system agnostic systems don't really work. There are specific genres they're very good at and specific genres they're not very good at. There were very specific genres that the GURPS system works for. And there was very specific genres that GURPS didn't work for. Same with Savage Worlds and several other systems. Savage Worlds was very good for one specific style. So yeah. Ready in time for 2026. Advanced crossguard. Hall monitors. Ah, dude, we've totally got to make this game now. Maybe as a card game, Maybe I need to stretch my wings into other genres besides crappy role-playing games about superheroes. And finally, we have, I was told this guy needed help. Don't know what he needs help with, but I'm always willing to help a guy out. This is Play Journal. He's got 64 subs. He's got 4 videos. Maybe that's why he needs help. He's been doing this since 2013. He's made 4 videos since 2013. So either he made the channel and forgot about the channel, made the channel and never posted anything on it, or I don't know, or had stuff on the channel and then erased it and started over. That's kind of what I did. There's work and there's play. This channel discusses the value of play, how it relates to work, and why you should attempt to incorporate both in your life. So he's got some shorts and some comments. He's got an introduction that he made a month ago. He's got a video about food. He's got a video about what is recreation. He's got a video about death. Wow, okay. Sitting in a chair, looking comfy. He's got some stuff on the behind him. I think there were records, maybe some games. He's got a picture of himself. So yeah, got the link and was told that he needed help growing his channel. So hey, dude, how you doing? We appreciate you. Thanks for sharing your insight. You've been doing this since 2013. I can't even imagine what YouTube looked like in 2013. I don't remember. I'm actually probably looked pretty much the same. It's not like in 2013 YouTube was 8-bit. Hello, I am YouTuber talking about D&D. Nah, I don't think so. But in the world of crossing guards, yeah. So Play Journal, always, interesting to talk about the separation of church and state. Always interesting to talk about how gaming can be used as part of, and that's the biggest thing. That's one of my little soapboxes that I stand on still is this, it's still just a game. It can be therapeutic, it can be recreational, it can help you deal with things, but it is just one tool out of many in the utility belt that is available to you to meander your way through life. So yeah. Events Crossing Guard Hall monitors have it similar to WizWar. I don't remember. I remember WizWar, but I know I never won. Josh always beat me. But yeah, I think I've only all the years I played board games, I think I've only won like 2. I'm not very good at board games. I love board games, but I never see. I think it's part of my dyslexia and my autism that I never see the strategy. So I always lose. I think I beat Matt Broman once. I've won 1 game of Axis and Allies by sheer dumb luck. I beat Seth once, and that's my single greatest achievement of beating Seth at a board game, because nobody ever beat Seth on the board game. Of course, you have no idea who Seth is, but anyways. So there we go, Play Journal. Also, again, Death Angel Shadow, link down below. Vorpalbite, link down below. They don't really have active channels that I could find, but I still wanted to shout them out. Shout out to everybody who stopped by this morning to say hi. Shout out to Cooperative Waffles, Dark Winter, Cat Monroe, and that's it this morning. If I haven't shouted out your channels yet, guys, please let me know, and I will give you a channel. I feel I have, but I can't remember who I have and haven't shouted out in the 102 of these. Can you believe 102, man? When I started this back in Site A, it was just shouting out people who had already subscribed to my channel, And you know the story of why I started this. You've probably heard it 100 times. Thank you, Iron Mouse, of course, for the original idea. And you know, in my quest for positivity, this is the one thing that I am the most proud of just trying to shout out these channels and make the tabletop role-playing game world of YouTube a little better. Hopefully I've succeeded. If you have a channel you want me to shout out and I haven't shouted you out yet, please let me know in the DMs. Otherwise, have a great Saturday. It is the 17th day with everything going on in the world right now. I'm glad we've made it 17. Hopefully we will make it for 117 videos of this. So I'll see you next Saturday. I'll see you later today if you want to watch me fumble my way through another game of Shadowdark. And as always, thank you, Jeff's Games Box. So yeah, hopefully you all are well and happy and healthy, blah, 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 blah. Oh, my face. You don't need to see my face. Oh, well, too late. Eek. What is going on with the computer today? There we go. That's what I meant to show you. A rare appearance of my face. Don't get used to it because I'm not supposed to show my face because of the legal stuff with my parents. Till next time, see ya!
Electric beats, bustle streets, endless streets, midnight beats, living heat, hearts beat, bleed, polyphonic meets, cyber beats, rhythm sweet, Saturday seats, beat retreats, makes us complete. Blazing trails, no fails, neon veils, waves of gales, color tales, joy sails, endless wells, endless rails, like prevail, Saturday sail, we hail breaking jails. Break the tail, riot loud, crowd unbound, techno sound.